You can go now.
Okay. Just a quick warning. If you hear any crying or, freaking kids crying in the back, that's just my siblings. Okay, so how this started, was a guy named K. Bakalu. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I wanted to McDonald's map because I was too lazy to go to my own map because I had an avatar that I wanted to check out and customize, and I wanted to use my personal mirror because I was too lazy to go to the actual game. So I went to McDonald's, and I was outside of the McDonald's building, and when I was out there was a guy that came out.
Did it crash?
What?
Because I don't want me to go down away.
Oh,
No, it's like... Okay, you can continue.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So sorry about that. So when I was there, he comes out of nowhere. He asks if he can close out my car, and I'm like, why? And he's like, well, he said I got a thick ass. That's what he said. And didn't know what this. I was just too tired. I didn't react to it at all, and my door's being knocked down.
Like, they were wearing a different avatar, but we're not gonna show it that time. So they'd be like, "What avatar? Why would they want to clone an avatar like that?" They were wearing a different avatar, but we're not gonna show you that.
Like why they wanted to clone my avatar? Wait, I'm confused.
I'm such an idiot.
We're not showing
My
them.
bad. I didn't.
We're not showing them the actual avatar they tried to clone. What?
Oh yeah, we're not showing them.
That's what I meant.
Wait,
no, we're not.
are?
We're not.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Okay.
He was saying that we're not gonna show the avatar you're using for like personal reasons.
Yeah.
So keep going.
Okay. So he says I had a thick butt. I was too tired to react, so I just said, okay. And he's like, yeah, alright, you're gonna let me clone your avatar? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I go to my settings, turn it on, and he clones it. And he then sets a portal, and then says, well, I'm gonna have to show you, don't remember fully, but he said I'm gonna have to show you where Daddy belongs. And I was like, okay. And I go in the portal. Once again, I'm too tired to freaking talk about it or react. And freaking, I join. We're in the same map where he put me in, and freaking, he grabbed a collar.
Who wants to be the example?
And put it around my neck.
Here, I'll do it. Okay, here.
I'll be an example.
You can move around because I don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah. So he put the thing on my neck and then grabbed the rope and then.
We're in the world they were in, by the way.
Yeah. And he told me to the bed and freaking put it in the wall, and then he had an avatar that had a
Dingling.
PP, and he did that with me, and too tired to react to it, and I was like, okay, I know it seems weird, but I was too tired to react to it, so I just completely acted like it was normal. It's just too tired. But freaking after that, he's then like, now, okay, I'm gonna have to show you more what Daddy can do. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, you know what I mean. He then tells me to bend over, and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. And I asked him, are you dating someone? And then he says, yeah. And then I was like, are you basically cheating on him? And he's like, yeah. And then I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, And he's like, yeah, I know. And freaking, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go head out. I gotta go eat dinner. That was a excuse for me to leave because I was pretty fucking uncomfortable. So I left. And then the next day, pretty recent, like an hour ago, I joined his map, and he has a whole map, fucking, just a house. There's a basic old house, and he has his friends in there. And he has his boyfriend there. Uh-huh.
Didn't you say that he had his son with him?
Also, also to add,
yeah,
they were 14, and you're underage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
to clarify, tell him how old he is.
So he is 17, and I am 14. I know, pretty.
How old is his
Huge
boyfriend? Do you know how old his boyfriend is that he has right now?
Sadly, I don't. He blocked me before I can even see his bio.
I'll
Yeah.
have to check whenever we join him.
Yeah, but freaking. I was in there and I joined, and he had his friends there, and he had his boyfriend there. I didn't know at the time. I already knew about his friends, but so I joined him, and then I'm like, can't remember what I said, but I was like, YOLO, what's up? And he comes up to me and like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I'm here to hang out. And he's like, well, okay. And then he starts making fucking jokes in front of me with his friends, saying like, you know, sorry I didn't tell you that part yet, but he also started saying jokes about me, making fun of me. And I'm like, aren't you the one that fucking cheated on your boyfriend? And, you know, that. And he's like, fuck, why did you say that? And I'm like, why? Why is that a problem? And he's like, well, my boyfriend is here. And I'm like, oh, great to know. Then I try to act like nothing happened. Then his boyfriend came out of the around the corner of the fucking living room, and he comes up to me and he's like, what did I just hear? And I'm like, nothing. And then he's like, no, I heard everything. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't want to be rude or anything, so I decided to be honest. And I told him, okay, well, this is what happened. I went to McDonald's in the VR game, and then he wanted to clone my avatar and all that, and then told him about the sexual thing that he did to me, and he was like, you're joking. And I'm like, I'm not joking. And then I didn't want to, you know, just be straight out say it, so I just wanted to be nice, supposedly not be rude. I wanted to just joke around and not make it too serious, which it was. I went and giggled and tried to make a joke out of it, but then he got mad at me for doing that, and he told me, well, this is not freaking funny, and this is not okay. And I'm like, oh, my bad, I didn't know. And he's like, okay. And then my dad calls me to go eat dinner. I go eat dinner. I left and I went to go eat dinner, and then I come back. I try to join that person's, you know, 17 guy, and I tried to join, but apparently I got kicked from that server, the map. I got kicked, and then I sent him an invite to my map, not the boyfriend, but the freaking pedophile guy, and freaking he joins, and yeah, I think we're there, right?
Are you done?
Yeah.
My freaking Pop-Tart was there, and then he heard about the, you know.
Yeah, I joined.
And then I joined.
know
I
what's
joined
going
him
on.
and them. I'm not gonna say their name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which the person's boyfriend, or however old they are, they don't have me or you blocked, but they have
Yeah.
him blocked.
You can see their bio
We
and
can
see how
see where
old
he
they are.
is.
See if they're.
Yeah. So, what we're gonna do is he's gonna join that guy, and we're gonna join him without telling him we're recording.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
He's gonna join him and then invite us. So hopefully, If he's in like an invite only world where we can't join, tell him you go to a friends plus world just to like hang out and stuff, so your friends can join, and then we'll join. We won't tell him we're recording, which I don't know if that's
It's a
allowed or
game,
not,
so you're
but
allowed
it shouldn't
to do it.
matter since he's a pedo.
Yeah, I've seen videos about this, and people say, "Oh, you can't record us. That's against the law." But you can record.
So you join him, and then
I'm also
tell
gonna
him-
show his username.
Yeah.
invite him first, and then me.
Okay.
Okay, you'll join.
Alright, so they're in a different map now. They're called Pause Vaping Lounge. I don't know. Alright, I will invite
Okay, good luck.
Man, this is
Thank
messed
you.
up. I never thought I'd have
Yeah.
to do something like this. Like, actually.
Also to our pretty
Okay,
close-ish friend. We've been friends for a few days, and I'm pretty sad to hear about this.
Even though we're only been friends for a few days, I think it's
Yeah.
still messed up and should do something
Also,
about
they were a
it.
bit depressed by this because they felt bad for, quote unquote cheating
Yeah, it was
on.
depressing them. And they wouldn't tell us what was happening with them, which kind of worried me.
Kind of sad and talking
So
like
that's
a
why-
depressed voice, and we felt really bad for them. So we were trying to cheer them up.
This person also, I'm pretty sure, didn't break up with his boyfriend that he said. So they didn't break up because they're hanging out, which is really weird.
Yeah.
So we're gonna confront him on this. Now I don't know if he's gonna block us. Okay, invited me.
Okay, we just gotta wait and we'll see what happens.
They're in a thing called Pause Vaping Lounge.
Oh, they didn't.
They
Okay,
invite you.
I'll let you join in a second. Okay.
Go.
We're gonna say, hey, what's up? It's nice to meet you. Oh, we already met him. I don't know how we're gonna confront him. I'm gonna censor out their name, okay? Don't worry. I'm gonna censor. Yeah, I am. I will. But I might mute it so I won't pick up any of this right now. Vaping lounge? What the flip? What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I will.
Oh, it doesn't sound what we do.
Well, we don't know how old they are. They could be underage, but they could not.
Hey, KB, we talk to you. Hey, KB, we talk to you about something.
Sure.
Okay, real fast. Confused told us that in a world, you went, like, today he said that you were in McDonald's with him, and then you took him to a world called,
Love Hotel.
Love Hotel, and that
ERP'd
you
him.
had ERP with him, and also cheated on, I don't know which one's your boyfriend, but he told us that you cheated on your boyfriend with him. I don't know how true this is, but he told us you had an avatar with 18 plus content on it, and that you guys had ERP. Is that true?
Also, you're 17, right? You're 17, right?
You're 17, right?
Yes.
Do you know how old Confuse is?
No.
Confuse is a 14-year-old. Do you realize why that is a problem?
Yes.
So doing this, you didn't ask him what his age was or anything?
No. Where is this going?
Well, I'm just wondering why you did it.
Like,
He was wearing a very thick outfit.
so you're dating someone right
He
now.
told me.
Does your relationship does not matter, and you just want to date other people, or like?
We broke up.
He also told us that you had a son you had watch him do it, or watch you do it to him. Is that also true? And doesn't feel wrong to you?
Not really. He's right there.
Felix.
Which one? Okay. And now how old is wait, Felix or that one? On the couch. And
I think
how
they're
old is he?
17.
Probably.
What?
How old were you
Yo,
again,
I'll
boy?
remote the fifth, bro. I'm talking to my lawyer about this. I remain the fifth.
What, bro?
I remain the fifth.
But I just want to know why you would do that without asking him for consent or asking him what his age was in the first place. I know it's all virtual reality, but it still matters what his age is.
Get my game.
And why you would cheat on your current boyfriend and then not break up with him afterwards, after he found out.
Yo, you guys are
He's
crying.
not my boyfriend anymore. Number one.
He's not.
Second, on that night, I took a bunch of drugs, and that's where all.
What? I can't understand you. Can you like talk a little louder or something? I did.
You can turn him up.
My parents are upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you can't talk loud.
But can you tell me why you would,
Just for fun?
do this? Because I am currently also, my brother here is also recording this because we recorded what he told us, so he want your side of the story.
What? Yeah.
I know the avatar. He showed us what it was.
So you took.
But
That
at least now you know.
even if you were on drugs, like you said, I don't know what kind you were on, still doesn't give you
Also,
the
you-
clarification for that. I don't think you should play Bang virtual
Also,
reality if
you
you're
took a bunch
high.
of drugs and went to a world full of kids, and then you said, "Oh, you have a thick ass."
Usually
to a
kids go
random
to
person. I
McDonald's.
mean, you can't just be like, "Oh, you're 18 in a kid world." I mean, like,
It feels like I'm watching an episode of
Let it cook.
To be fair, Polo was the one with me on that entire trip.
Polo was?
Dog, don't bring
Why
me
did
into
Polo
it.
decide to
No.
stop? Was Polo also on drugs? Or did he just decide not to stop you? Or ask confused how old he was or anything? Is he the one who watched? Polo?
how old are you, Paulo?
How was he on drugs? He said he wouldn't say.
You ask a lot of
It's
questions.
just because
Maybe you
we're
I
need
kinda
do.
confronting you.
You can't kick me. We're recording this.
I have your username and everything.
Yeah, we have your username on camera. So we're gonna need you to explain to it, or we're gonna post this.
I post it
and
regardless,
I
bro.
don't know.
Shh, don't tell him.
If you would talk to us about it instead of kicking us, we can get through it. But if you're not gonna do that, we're just gonna post the video.
I did not ask about their age because they sounded very old.
Yeah, well, you can't assume that they're 18 because of that, because I thought they were old too before I met them. But I also didn't have ERP with them.
Now, ask me some more questions.
We already asked you questions you haven't answered. Besides for the fact that you were on drugs, and that's why you did it. If Polo was Polo on drugs with you, or was he sober?
He was on drugs.
So you guys were both high or like whatever you were, hitting on a child. Well, not child, but like 14-year-old.
A 14-year-old.
Yes.
While you're
When you're both 17.
Yes. Is that a
Yes, it
problem?
is.
Yes, it's a problem. Oh, you shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be in here. Get out. Get out.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
okay,
You guys shouldn't be.
It's okay. It's okay. It's private.
You know I'm not even a legal adult yet.
Trying to find different world.
Yes, but they're not even old enough. You shouldn't be doing that with them in the first place. They're still. I mean, even if you are a minor, you're almost 18. That makes you like almost an illegal adult.
By like 1 year. I mean, like that's not that big of a difference.
But a 3-year difference is pretty bad.
Also, if they were like a little bit above the age of 8, I'm at 16, but they're literally under the age of 16, so I'm pretty sure that's kind of illegal.
Sorry, stick drift.
What? What?
Well, are you not? Well, I don't know, but I feel like you should have, not been on VR while you were on the use of drugs, which you said Polo was also on. Which I don't know about your like state or country's jurisdictions, but I don't think you should even be on drugs in the first place.
No, I'm pretty
Should
sure
you?
they allow. I'm pretty sure they allow weed in Michigan.
But you don't even know. So you were doing maybe illegal drugs. I don't know about Polo because he won't say his age, but you're almost maybe doing illegal drugs, playing on VR chat, and then had ERP with someone 3 years
Also
younger
underage.
than you when
Doing
you're
drugs
both not
in
over the
VR
age
chat.
of consent. It doesn't matter if it was in VR chat.
It is legal.
No one should be having ERP or anything over 18 without being able to have like any kind of consent, and especially since you tied them down, strap them down to a bed with a collar or something. I think they didn't have much say in it besides being able to leave. But like he said, he was too tired to do anything, and I feel like you kind of took
Advantage of them.
you took like advantage of that. Yeah.
Okay, what can I do to fix this?
Really nothing.
I don't know. Confused. Come here. What can he do? What do you think he can do? Since you were the victim in this situation.
I mean, even though that it happened, I still kind of feel,
You shouldn't feel any
Guilty?
guilt for that.
because I know it's just I care for people, even him, even though if he's done it or all of this, I care about people, even though they did, but
I could barely get him to even tell me what happened between you two.
So you know the details as to what we did? Is that it?
I mean, he gave me
Yeah.
a lot of details about what you did. And it's kind of disgusting, in my opinion, especially having your son watch it. Even if he's not really your son. I can't do air quotations in VR chat, but
VR chat, son.
Bro, it doesn't matter if it's VR chat.
You still shouldn't have done it in the first place. You still shouldn't have done it in the first place and then had him watch it instead of doing anything about it.
No response. Most of the age of consent is mostly like 16 in some parts of the world.
Yeah,
I
but
know
he's
that
not
I'm
even
trying to get a
16.
point. You're 17 and most of them are 16 and they're 14. So I think they're a little underage for their age of consent. It doesn't matter if it's a game also. You still did inappropriate things and despicable things.
I think one of the first things you could do to coming to any kind of forgiveness for this is, first of all, probably don't go to another McDonald's world, as many of the people who go to McDonald's are children who like to hang out there because, you know, it's a McDonald's. Of course children are going to go there. Second of all, maybe don't do drugs while on VR chat, especially if you don't even know if it's legal or not. I mean, I don't know how caring your parents are. You probably shouldn't be doing drugs in the first place, as it's pretty bad for you.
They probably don't know, and they probably won't know.
Do you think
Because
they
I
should
never
know?
do them in reality.
Oh my goodness. His headset died.
I have never done any real illicit drug in my life.
Wait. Here you go.
As it should be.
You were using drugs
Well, this
virtually, not in real life.
aspect.
That removes any of the reasons you gave. That the reason why you did that to him, in the first place. So there was no reason that you should be able to find out what his age was before you did it. You said you did it because you were high, or basically on drugs, but you weren't even on drugs in reality. Unless you have that like phantom stuff or whatever. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but still, that's messed up.
I understand. But yes, go over that list. So I can't go to a McDonald's because there's going to be children there. I can't take any illicit drugs. What's the third thing?
I don't know, but the fact is you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Especially if you have a boyfriend.
Well, we broke up.
You broke up.
Today.
You were dating at the time, though. And what Confused told me was that you said that you were dating him and said that you would rather cheat. And you'd rather cheat on your boyfriend. Because you didn't love each other enough or something.
Yeah, KB cooked.
But if you don't want to talk about it any further, that's okay. But I feel like you should probably do something with yourself, especially if you're doing it while you weren't really high like you said you were. So you basically lied to me that whole first part of what we talked about.
Which part?
The part where you said the reason why you did it with them in the first place? Because you were on drugs. When you weren't on them, you were on them in virtual reality. That's okay. If you want to be done talking, I'm gonna upload the video with your username in it. I can blur out where you live because you said you lived in Mississippi or Missouri. I don't remember what you said exactly. You probably shouldn't say that because I record our whole conversation and everything. But if you want to comment on it anymore, that's okay.
I wish to make no further comments.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Okay. Well, if you won't make any further comments, I guess I'll be on my way. But I am going to post this to social media apps so people know to avoid you, since you are being basically a predator and saying you're high when not really being high because you're getting high virtually, which doesn't make sense.
Of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro, you cooked.
Do you want to say this or?
Can you hear this? It's like
Hope you guys like this video. There is some parts we missed, but we didn't miss that much. This is a very sad topic for my friend. Confused. I hope they will get better from this situation and have fun, guys, playing VR. Be careful. Bye.